right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
He was brought down
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tanyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. Getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
First down throw for Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
13 yards. First down, Carolina.
From the gun, Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas.
Bridgewater's pass.
And he'll go down at the 28.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 28-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. 28 yards. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Aaron Jones. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Able to find Lazard. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 50 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Here's Rodgers, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 58. Right over there. Right over there. Yeah.
On 2nd and 9. Bridgewater. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 39 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Packers' 43-yard line.
To throw, Bridgewater. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And a Panther first down.
Check 26, check 26.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw it. Flush to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. 3rd down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Is a turnover on downs.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spike the ball at the 47-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. They run the option on second down. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. He was all on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Throwing again. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Here we go. 58, come on.
First down, Bridgewater. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
First down, Carolina.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Number 22,
from 13 yards out. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
We play to win. Black. Come on now. Last 56. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Rodgers now on first down. Looking deep for Adams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball. 56. Mike.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Check 15. Check 15. Slam.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
McCaffrey on the
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st down, Panthers.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore.
Bridgewater's pass.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
complete.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 72 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Burris.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
To Aaron Jones. Jermaine Carter on the stop. That's a gain of 6.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And Adams has it. Good play. And he'll be brought down.